In today's Urbandoned video, we visit a large abandoned mansion located in northern England. The ornate property boasts some detailed architecture dating back to the early 1800s. Over its time in use, the structure has functioned in many different ways, such as a house, care home and offices, and there are glimpses of each as we explore the impressive site. Join us as we head inside to discover the special parts of the complex. Remember to click subscribe and press the notification bell to never miss a video. We would like to thank you all for helping us reach 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. The support recently has been consistently huge and it motivates us to keep bringing you this content in the highest quality we can. Our next video will be a Q&A to thank you, so be sure to ask any questions with the hashtag 30kQA below to be featured. We look forward to reading and answering your responses. Walking around the back of the manor, we were surprised at how vast it was, with more buildings off to one side too. It has remained in great condition and relatively vandal-free due to its isolated location. In the summer sun, we moved around to the front of the building where we could take in the stunning views available to former inhabitants. From here, varying architecture was also visible as the structure went under many additional renovations over its period of use throughout the 19th and 20th century. Built in the start of the 19th century, the house was lived in by a rich family until it was acquired by a banker who decided it should be enlarged and employed an architect to do so. These altercations occurred past the midway point of the century before the property became occupied by a charitable service run by a family. Amazingly, one of the family members constructed the connected chapel almost single-handedly, taking 50 years as well as a lot of hard work and dedication. As the area was lacking in any active security, we were comfortable enough to enjoy the beautiful property's design, but after a while we decided we should enter to see how it is doing internally. You can hear the power humming. Yeah, it's on. Whether that means the lights will actually work in here is another question. Looks like work's been going on. The walls are stripped as well as the floor. And there's planks of wood up against the wall. Yeah, some construction has definitely gone on in these parts. In most of the mansion, there is hardly any deterioration, and some rooms may not appear abandoned. Most of the damaged parts relate to construction work that went on during the site's last years of use, which was over a decade ago. It's nice glass frames. Finally going to head upstairs. This one should do the trick. It seems to go up at least 2 stories. I know there are bits of interest in this building, but just got to find them away from all the empty rooms. This already looks better. It's likely that these spaces would have been boardrooms or offices, which was the last function for the structure, though still for the charitable company that own it to this day. These are some hugely spacious rooms. Love the bay windows, but very empty and also very clean, which I'm not really a fan of. I'd prefer if there was much more decay. Yeah, definitely some sort of meetings would go on in here. These rooms are too big to just be bedrooms. Perhaps this building was a former manor before its time as a religious house. That would make sense. I like the arched ceiling in this corridor. The architecture seemed to improve more and more as we progressed deeper into the manor. I really like this banister with its curving design, and the carpet too. It has that royal feel to it. This area instantly looks cool. Damn. Yeah, this is a very nice little balcony overlooking a huge statue of Jesus on the cross. The statue hasn't kept in its best way though, an arm's come off. Although modernised slightly, this central balcony was one of the best features of the whole complex, especially due to its oval skylight and unique banister design. Sadly, the Jesus statue wasn't in good condition like the rest of the room, missing an arm that we later found. It's this portion of the property that gives it its listed status, as the arcaded upper gallery that connects all of the main rooms of the house gives it special interest to potential buyers. Most of these rooms leading off from the balcony are pretty empty. I think I'm yet to find a piece of furniture in the building. This is a nice room. I like the fireplace. And the floor tiles were quite nice, but they put a green carpet over them. Seems some people have been stealing it, or maybe it's been getting taken off. So it's revealed the nicer all the tiles beneath. Chandeliers are still intact. I think if someone bought this place, or maybe it is bought, it'd be a great renovation project, because most of it is still intact with all its features. We'd need to get it quick though, because you can see the mould is coming in. Won't be long until serious decay does start to show if it's just neglected. With each empty room starting to look like each other, we found ourselves getting lost inside. We had missed the lower floor and entrance to the mansion and ended up there next. This stained glass reminds me of the mansion we visited in Ireland. There's more nice stained glass. This looks like the reception for something, meaning this would be the entrance. The stained glass gave the building much more character and was another great feature, contrasting highly with the plain walls and ceilings we began to expect behind every door. Look at that marble shelf. That's a pretty cool feature. That chandelier's fallen to the ground there. You can see some more stained glass. Wow. Holy shit. This is completely untouched from the last service, literally. In comparison to the lack of furniture across the rest of the structure, this chapel was the complete opposite. So many religious objects and artifacts remained in a time capsule state as there wasn't any vandalism. According to others, a reason for the untouched state of the church is that it was sealed up tight until recently when it was forced open. We can only hope that no robberies take place, as some of the remnants must be costly. This honestly might be the most untouched chapel I've seen. With all these statues and the candles, and it was so unexpected considering the rest of the building was left pretty empty or had been stripped out. There's hardly any decay in here, probably because of the boards on the windows. Man, look at the details on the doors. I'm actually glad the stained glass has been boarded up, because it will stop people from smashing it. If kids can't get in these days, they'll just throw rocks at the windows from outside. It's probably a good thing. Wow. There is so much religious memorabilia in here. Some of it looks like it's still in use, literally. There's sound equipment in that cupboard, as well as stacks of hymns and psalms. Following the discovery of the chapel, there wasn't much else to see, and being tired after a long urbex trip, we concluded it here as the sun started to set. This is one of those properties that is stuck in a halfway point between untouched and decaying. If it's to be saved, it needs to happen soon, before further damage takes place, either by natural or human causes. It is still owned currently by its last owner, who haven't submitted any plans for its future. Hopefully after watching this video you have witnessed reason for it to be saved, as we felt the same whilst leaving. Here are some of our photographs captured at the abandoned mansion. If you like the look of them, check out our Instagram page in the description, where we share images of our explores months before they are posted on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment your questions for our 30,000 subscriber Q&A. See you next time.